Hi guys, it's Carol. How are ya? I'm pretty good. I don't know if I've used this picture before or not, but this is my new grand dog. Um, Casey has decided now that her name is Ellie May, like Ellie Mae Clampett, but just Ellie May. She bought this cute little playpen for her. She came home from work today and she had turned it over, somehow got the zipper open and gotten out. She was having a good time. Luckily, Casey had ordered a bigger playpen for her, and it came today. That's Ellie Mae, the little black blob in the corner. The green mass is for her to go potty on, and then that's her bed and her toys. Of course, Casey put her water bowl in there. She had just built it when she took this picture, but she has water and food in there. And Casey lets her out and plays with her when she's home, but when she goes to work, that's where she goes, or when Ellie Mae is ready to go to sleep, she puts her in there. She's having a really good time with this puppy. We don't know what kind of dog she's going to be. Her fur is really fluffy and thick and soft, but spiky, not like a lab's fur at all. It'll be interesting to see what kind of dog she turns out to be. I wish we could afford a DNA test, but those are silly expensive. Now, let's talk about food. You know I love food. I really love biscuits. My memory stinks. I can't remember if I told you about these already before, but I absolutely love biscuits. I usually make biscuits with Pioneer baking mix or Bisquick. Sometimes we get the canned biscuits. Well, this time Casey got a bag of frozen biscuits from Walmart. They're Great Value brand, and you just throw how many ever you want in the oven. Oh my gosh, they were so good. I mean, you could bake one if you wanted to. I thought they were just so delicious, so I thought I'd tell you about them in case you've never tried them. The price came out to about 23 cents a biscuit. And again, as I said, they're from Walmart and the Great Value brand. This is what it looks like. I just thought I'd share that in case any of you love biscuits. And actually, I would rather do this than get out my baking mat, mix it up, roll it out, have dough all over my fingers and my rolling pin, and have multiple things to wash when you can just take a frozen biscuit out of the bag. Maybe I'm getting lazy in my old age. My mother would have died if she knew I ever bought frozen biscuits. Bless her heart, she was such a critical person. One time she was staying with me when my kids were all pretty little. At that time, we lived on Kirtland Air Force Base, and it was the first of the month, so I took my mom with us, and, me and all the kids and mom went to the commissary. Well, at the first of the month at a military commissary, or base exchange, whatever, the grocery store on the government grocery store on military post, on the first of the month, they're busy because in the military, at that time anyway, you got paid once a month. And so on the first, everybody was out of groceries and everybody went to the grocery store. Well, anyway, here's this place packed full of people. I've got me and my 4 kids and my mom, and I reach up for a box of Jell-O instant pudding. Right there, in front of God and everybody, my mom let me have it for being so lazy that I was buying instant pudding. I have never forgotten it. That was probably 35 years ago, and even until today, I still buy instant pudding. When I reach for the box of instant pudding, I hear those words in my head. Bless her heart. She just was the most miserable person. She had the most miserable life. And she was critical, but I'm not beating her up over it, but it did have a severe effect on me all through my childhood and my adult years because she just was critical. But anyway, in her very last year, she probably would have loved to have a biscuit she could just throw in the oven. And she may have, for all I know. But man, 35 years ago, she ripped my face off because I was buying a box of instant Jell-O pudding. But anyway, I digress. If you want to buy some frozen biscuits, these are excellent ones. Comes out to about 23 cents a biscuit. Cook how many ever you want. Oh, here I had 3, obviously. I love biscuits and I could eat a plateful by myself. But anyway, I just want to share that with you. I don't know if I've told you about those biscuits before because you know my memory. But anyway. And then I want to tell you about my friend Roxanne. I've told you about Roxanne before. I think she has a wonderful channel. I really do. But she only has 324 subscribers. And I think it was because her old channel name was so hard to find. Her old channel name was At Home in Arizona. Except I think it was At Home in AZ. Anyway, I never could find her by typing it in. I would get real estate listings and stuff. But anyway, she changed her channel name yesterday, I guess. Now it's Roxanne in Arizona, and I hope that helps her so much. Like I said, she's got 324 subs. Come on, guys, we can get her up to 1,000. She's such a nice lady. I enjoy her channel. Let me read you the description she put in her channel information. She says, "Let's chat. Hello, I'm Roxanne. I'm a retired widow that lives in a 55-plus community in Arizona, northwest of Phoenix. My channel talks about a lot of different things, from crochet to cooking to living on Social Security, decluttering, minimalism, and a little bit of traveling added into the mix. She also bowls and volunteers. I actually got out of my apartment today. You'd be so proud of me. First, I went in the bank. I had my new bank checks sent to the bank instead of to my mailbox because our mail gets left in different people's boxes occasionally. Anyway, I went and picked it in. For $20 or $22, whatever it is, you don't even get a cardboard box with your checks anymore. They come in a plastic bag. But anyway, I did that. Then I went to the grocery store, went to the little Walmart neighborhood market, and I went in and did my shopping. I haven't done that in forever and a day. I love ordering groceries online, and Casey and I just go in and picking them up. But I actually went in the grocery store today, and I came home, put Neosporin all over my arm. I know I did that, not my dog, because I thought the way my arm was bleeding, that Toby's white fur would have blood in it, and he didn't have any. I'm just going to start covering my arms with things like my compression socks to keep me from scratching myself. But anyway, I just have old lady thin skin, I think. Anyway, I got out today and went into some places. And other than that, I guess I don't know anything else today. I will talk to you in the next video. I hope everybody's doing good. Let me know what's going on in your world. What's going on with you? I'll see you in the next one. Bye.